Shout out.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, let's look at Spiral Review 5. Problem number 1. Randy turned over the number cards shown below: 35, 75, 395, 135. Which of the following statements, or which of the following is a true statement about the number on the cards Randy turned over? A. All the numbers are composite because they all end in an odd digit. Well, they are composite, but just because a number ends in an odd digit doesn't make it composite. B. All the numbers are composite because they are all divisible by 7. They may be. I'm too lazy to check. Actually, 75 is not divisible by 7. So that's not it. All the numbers are composite because they have more than 2 factors. Well, we'll go with that one, since the definition of a composite number is any number that has more than 2 factors. Like 35, I know it's 1, 35, 7, and 5. Those are the factors of 35. So I do know that all the numbers are composite because they have more than 2 factors. Spiral Review 5, problem number 3. The amount of money Donnie earned mowing lawns is shown in expanded notation. How is this amount written in standard form? Standard form's just like you'd normally write a number. So if we multiplied each step, 1 times 100 is 100, plus 7 times 10 is 70, plus 9 times 100th is 900ths. Add that together, put it down at the bottom, and you would have the number written in standard form. I'll give it to you because $170 and so $170.09. Problem number 5. 4 students each wrote down a number between 40 and 50. The list shows the numbers they wrote. Bertie wrote 44. Xavier wrote 45. Paulo wrote 47. Emmy wrote 49. Which student wrote down a prime number, and how do you know? Well, let's see. The only prime number that is even is 2, so can't be Bertie. The number 45, if it ends in a 5, it has 5 or a 0, it has 5 as a factor. So 5 times 9 is obviously 45, so it can't be 45. 49 is 7 times 7, so it'd be 1, 7, and 49, so that would be 3. So Paulo wrote down a prime number because 47 has only 2 factors, 1 and 47. Problem number 7. Use the chart below to answer the questions. Metric measurement, length or distance. 1 kilometer, km, equals 1,000 meters. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. 3 meters equals blank centimeters. Well, since meters are bigger, this is how we do on measurement. Meters are bigger, so we're changing from meters to centimeters. We're going from meters, which are bigger, to centimeters, which are smaller, means we multiply. So we multiply 3 by the number of centimeters in 1 meter, which is 100. So 3 meters equals 300 centimeters. Now we're going from meters to kilometers because we know the meters. So meters are smaller, so 2,000 meters equals 2 kilometers because we're dividing by 1,000. 13 centimeters, we're going centimeters here. So if 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters, 13 centimeters equals 130 millimeters. And 1 kilometer equals how many centimeters? Well, if 1 kilometer equals 1,000 meters, 1 meter equals 100 centimeters, that would mean 1 kilometer equals 3,000 centimeters. 1 kilometer equals 3,000 centimeters, or 30,000. All right, that's way bigger here. We have to do 1 times 1,000 times 100. So it would equal a 1 with 5 zeros behind it. So 10,000 centimeters. 1 kilometer is 10,000 centimeters. Problem 9. Mrs. Danhauer has 134 lemons in the refrigerator at her restaurant. So she has this many lemons. We're not talking bags, that many total lemons in her refrigerator. Now she puts 23 more bags, and each bag has 17 lemons. So if we were writing an equation, we would have 134 plus 23 times 17. And since it says about, I might do 100 plus 20 times 20. And since I do multiplication before I do division, I get 400 plus 100. So that would equal 500. 400 plus 100 would equal 500. Problem 11, fill in the blanks to complete the correct expanded notation for the following number. The 5 is in the 10,000s place, so we would have 5 times 10,000. The 3 is in the thousands place, so we would have 3 times 1,000. The 7 is in the hundreds place, so we would have 7 times 100. The 1 is in the tens place. The 4 is in the ones place. So easy peasy raw chicken squeezy. Problem 13. Felice added 28 to the product of 327 and 14. What is this sum? Explain how you came up with your answer. So we're adding 28 to the product. So we're adding it to the answer of 327 times 14 plus 28. And we'd have to do the multiplication first. And I'm not going to do the multiplication or addition for you, but you'd multiply 327 times 14. So 327 times 10 and 4. You'd fill that out, add it all together, and whatever you got here, then you would add the 28. And so the answer is whatever you get, because you multiply 327 and 14 first, and then you add the 28. But I'm not doing the math because you guys are smart and you can do the math. Spy Review 5, problem 15. Every evening, Candace jogs around her block. She must be crazy, because who would voluntarily jog? The block she jogs around is in the shape of a square. Which formula can she use to determine how far she jogs each evening? Well, if she's moving around, we're looking at the distance all the way around here. The distance all the way around is called the perimeter. You have a formula chart. It tells you to find the perimeter of the square. You multiply 4 times the length of one side. 4 times the length of one side. And that would be how you'd find the answer, 4 times S. And that's perimeter equals 4 times S, the length of a side. Area, the A is area, and that's how much is this covered. And she's not running over the inside of the block, she's running around it. Mr. Anderson owns vending machines. He used the following information to estimate the total number of bags of chips he needs to order to fill his vending machines. There are vending machines in 8 office buildings. Each building has 12 machines, and there are 48 bags of chips in each machine. So if I were to find the exact answer, I would multiply 8 times 12 times 48. Doesn't ask for the exact answer. It asks for an estimate. So I would make this 10 times 10 times 50. 10 times 10 is 100. 100 times 50. And that would give me an answer of 5,000. And the last problem, problem 19. A list of numbers is shown below. Record the numbers in the correct column of the table. So we look at 15. The factors of 15 are 1 times 15, 3 times 5, that gives it more than 2 factors, so it is a composite number. As if I did 1, 3, 5, and 15, because those are all the factors of 15. 19 is prime, because it only has 1 times 19. 23 is prime, because it only has 1 times 23. 38 is an even number. The only even number that is prime is 2. So 38 is composite. 38 is composite. 1 and 38, 2 times 19. 36, we have 1, it's an even number, so we have 1 and 36, 2 and 18, 3 and 12, 4 and 9. Those would all be the factors of 36 and 29, because 29 has just 2 factors, 1 and 29. Prime number, exactly 2 factors, 1 in itself. Composite number, 3 or more factors. Thank you for participating.